a transverse section in chick embryo mature status beyond organogenesis. You know, the transverse sections starting from cephalic parts of the embryo will show the curvature of the folded cephalic part of the embryo. And because the transverse section will be in the C-shaped anterior part of the folded embryo, we will have one limb of the U on one side. For example, this is one side of the U, the limbs of the U, which is the diencephalon. And I can discriminate that this is a diencephalon because this is the infundibulum of diencephalon. On the other side of the U, the other limb of the U is shown, which is here is a myelencephalon. And I can diagnose that this is a myelencephalon because its roof is not formed by a neuroepithelium, it's formed by a thin membrane that will form thylakoid. In both parts, the myelencephalon and the diencephalon, we can see the layers of the neuroepithelium, mantle zone, and then the pink color, which is the mantle zone, the marginal zone. So neuroepithelium, mantle, and the pink is marginal. Also, you can see that between the myelencephalon on that side and diencephalon on that side, this is a section into the notochord. So this is the area of the cephalic section, the cephalic transverse section in the folded anterior C part or C-shaped part of the embryo. The section also shows the primordium of the ear vesicle, which is called the otocyst on that side and that side. And what is anterior to the ear vesicle, this is the ganglia of the 7th and 8th cranial nerve, which is called therefore as a costicofacialis ganglia. And more anterior, this is the ganglia of the trigeminal nerve, which is the 5th cranial nerve. While behind the ear vesicle, this is the ganglia of the 9th cranial nerve and ganglia of the 10th cranial nerve. So we have to look in this ERV or cephalic transverse section, myelencephalon, diagnosed by thylakoid, diencephalon, diagnosed by infundibulum, notochord, ear vesicle, anterior to it, ganglia of 7 and 8 nerve, and anterior to that is the ganglia of the 5th cranial nerve. Behind the ear vesicle is the ganglia of the 9 and the ganglia of the 10th cranial nerve. Also, I can see cardinal vein on that side and that side, and because we are in the head region, this is the anterior cardinal vein. Don't forget that we have a neuroepithelium, mantle zone, and marginal zone. I will pass to the next serial section, which is this one. Also, it shows on one side the spinal cord, the first thing dorsally, and ventral to it is the notochord. While on the other side of the, on the other limb of the U-shaped embryo, also I can see the other limb showing the part of the diencephalon, and that is the infundibulum, although it's separated from the remaining part of the diencephalon. The section also shows sequences. The first thing dorsally is the neural tube, which is not a spinal cord. Ventral to the neural tube is the notochord. Ventral to the notochord, here we are in the head region, so we have two dorsal aorta. Lateral to the dorsal aorta, this is cardinal vein. And of course, this is the ganglia of the 10th cranial nerve. Don't forget that on the side of the neural tube, this is the sclerotome, and that is the dermomyosome. The section in the neck, and so you can see tissue blocks on the side of the neck, on that side and that side. These tissue blocks on the side of the neck are the pharyngeal arteries. And so this is the lumen of the pharynx. The lumen of the pharynx forms a grooves between the pharyngeal arches, which is called pharyngeal pouch. So that is pouch, that is another pouch, also this is a pouch, this is another pouch. Pouches which are extension from the pharynx, from the endoderm of the pharynx, in between the tissue ducts of the pharyngeal arches. Also, the pharyngeal arches are divided from the ectodermal side by grooves which are called pharyngeal cleft. This is a cleft, that is a cleft. Also here, this is a cleft, that is a cleft. You can see that the pharyngeal arches contain vessels. This is one of them, this is the other vessel. The vessels of each of the pharyngeal arches are called the aortic arches. You know that the pharyngeal arches, each of them have their own cranial nerve and artery, and this is the artery of the arches which are aortic arches. You can see that the lumen of the pharynx is separated by this, which is remnant of the oral plate, from the oral cavity. This is the oral cavity, oral stomodial cavity. And I can guess that this is oral cavity not only from being separated by the oral plate from the pharynx, but also because it shows the extension from its roof of the oral cavity that will form the Raschke's pouch. Raschke's pouch from the adenohypophysis with the diencephalon infundibulum forming the posterior halbum. This is the internal carotid artery on that side and that side. And these are cardinal veins of the head. These two sections are the sections that are related to the head and neck. Embryology, that was the topic of the last lecture. The same stage of development will be seen in sagittal section. I will not pass to the median sagittal section because the median sagittal section does not show the structure that are related to the head and neck. So this is the median sagittal section showing the telencephalon, the diencephalon, mesencephalon, rhombencephalic isthmus, metencephalon, which is cerebellar outlet, and metencephalon, which is coronal leg, and then myelencephalon. Just look at see that the roof of the myelencephalon is not formed by a neuroepithelium, it is formed by a membrane that will form telechoroid. Also, just look to the layers of the wall of the brain vesicles. They are formed of neuroepithelium, mantle zone, and marginal zone. Look to this, which is the notochord, because this is a middle sagittal section. Also, you can see that this is the pharyngeal lumen, while that is the oral cavity lumen, the stomachial cavity. And from the oral stomachial cavity, we can see Raschke's pouch forming the adenohypophysis with the infundibulum of the diencephalon that will form the neurohypophysis. I will not be satisfied to this middle sagittal section. I will go to a parasagittal section, not the middle sagittal section. This section will show primordium of the tongue. This is the primordium of the tongue. And if I will pass to a more lateral section, you know that the tongue is from the pharyngeal arches. So if I will pass to more lateral section, I will see laterally the pharyngeal arches that are tissue ducts on the side of the neck. That is the pharynx, and you can see how the pharynx shows extension from the lumen, which is pharyngeal pouch, but in sagittal section. And this is extension from the ectoderm, which is left, but in sagittal section. Also, the section shows the ear vesicle, and this is the ganglia of the 9 and 10, or this is the ganglia of the 10th cranial nerve, of the 5th cranial nerve, which is trigeminal ganglia, but also sagittal section, not in a transverse section. Again, this is what is in concern of your topic, which is head and neck. That was the topic of the lecture in the last week. Any questions?